Hey guys, Crowbar here, and I'm going over my, let's say, I guess you could call it a mini whales log. Because there's other whales that are big whales, and I'm a small whale in the sea of things. So, just going over my recent acquisitions. I got Gilcaster, along while I was trying to chase down Gilcaster, the easier one, supposedly. I got Quetz, so I was pretty happy about that. Got Gorgon, Jaguar Warrior. New Year's, I got Angry Mango. I'm actually really looking forward to use him in some of my super buff party setups. Something like a waiver, have him buff somebody, switch out the person who I'm super buffing with this guy. Let his Annihilation Wish basically buff his attack to mad crazy levels, and then he expires, bringing in the next servant. So, really good for single target kind of bosses, I think. I think that's where I'm going to try to utilize him the most. Hopefully eventually get his Bonsi. It's funny I say that because so far the only characters that I have max bonded are Herc and Waver. So, not a lot of people, so kind of an ambitious statement for me to say, but whatever. Got Jaguar, we're really happy about that. I think her third and fourth art is a lot better, or third Ascension. Looks cool. She doesn't look so ridiculous. But yeah, let's start up at the top. So, blah blah blah. There's my character sitting around 90. Some, usually a lot of the SSRs I've gotten because I want something else. And really the desire sensor kicks in and it's like, no, we're gonna give you other things. And I was dreading Merlin so hard. I thought it was just gonna be a horrible experience going for him. And I got him MP2. Without too much difficulty, so I was pretty happy about that. Alright, so let's go through the people that I need to start leveling. Enkidu, I've got 2 levels left on him. So he's pretty close, but right now I've been focusing on Jaguar Warrior, so he's gonna take a backseat until I finish her off, and then I'm gonna finish him off. Next up on the list of people that need to be leveled, Beowulf. 3 levels left. He is my last berserker that I need to level. Which feels strange because traditionally I've had I needed a lot of berserker cards to level them. And pretty soon I will be using berserker cards to level other classes. Which feels really, really weird. And along with the theme of the last person I need to level in a certain class is Arjuna. Got him a while ago. I haven't really needed him nearly as much as I needed Karna. Karna was extremely useful because of the anti-divine. So it was an extra layer of kind of buff stacking, I guess you could say, when I was trying to one-shot guys. Assassin Emia, he's almost there. 9 more levels. He's partly leveled up. Part of me is actually thinking about being a jerk and using his scapegoat ability on Angramanyu for his Noble Phantasm turn. Just slap that up. Have him, do his Noble Phantasm, and then just let the people go to town on him. And then the following turn, he does a little bit of damage to everyone, and that might make it a little bit more useful. I don't know. I've thought a lot about team comping with Angramanyu, and so But I honestly think that the most useful part will probably just letting him expire while super buffing his attacks, so I can switch in another party member for more of a sustained run later on. I got Medusa Lily Lancer, 70 out of 80. Need some more XP. Helena, I really want to finish her up, and I really want to max her mana tuning if I remember correctly. Should give the party a little bit more Noble Phantasm gauge as a result. That and Search for the Unknown will be really good for just quick party buff kind of for Noble Phantasming and letting him go to town. Let's see, I've got 2 more sabers that I need to level. One of them is your favorite Brock, or Fergus. Oh, I didn't look at all of his stuff here. Oh, it's probably the unlock. So he's almost up there, 3 more levels. Guaranteed Gotcha, I got Drake. Super useful farming character, especially because for 3rd skill, Pioneer of the Stars, that will make a lot of event farming comps a lot more viable. I've seen a lot of people using her just to quick Noble Phantasm charge, and then, you know, they can AoE with her. So you don't need to use max limit broken case scope on her, and just slap on your event CE and you'll be good to go. Or the event 5-star CE, because it usually has like 50% Noble Phantasm charge on it, so pretty useful. Next up is the other saber, Gilly's saber. I was actually questioning if I should actually max limit break him, but I did. I think I needed hearts, so that subtracted a few hearts from what I need to throw at Merlin's skills. So that's the limiting factor on him. Back to Lancers. Need 2 more levels on Pretty Mobile Boy. Let's see, we've got Best Trap. Yeah, I need to send him one more time. Charles Babbage. I'm actually really looking forward to trying to use him in the future. He seems like a fun character. That and like he's our only mech character thing at the moment. For casters, Mistopheles. Okay, I max ascended him. If I have the rest of extra XP cards, I'll throw them his way. I think I'm pretty much like, yeah, not important. Anti-protagonist, got him up, so he needs about 10 more levels. Pretty happy about that. Sorry about that in the background. And as a theme, you've probably noticed that a lot of the skills are level 4. Thank you, between Christmas event and Demon Pillar farming. Both were extremely good for QP and gems, so I was able to level up a lot of people's skills to level 4. Really happy about that. Jean K, 2 more levels away from being able to max the center and being able to do her strengthening quest, so I'll be able to get access to that 3rd skill. Looking forward to that. That and her art's not too bad. Like, she seemed like pretty blonde originally, but I don't know. I kind of like the in-battle look for her. Not this card. She looks kind of bland, but the other art looks pretty cool. Another assassin, we've got Jackal Hyde. And then, of course, another Lancer, because right now I need lots of Lancer XP cards. So 4 more levels to max ascend him. I think he has a strengthening quest. Either way, I've got most of my characters up to Bond 5, except for Angry Mango, which I just got, and I'm working on him at the moment. Mozart, he's actually pretty close. I've been meaning to level this guy up for a long time. I still need to do his strengthening quest, but I've been leveling him up more recently. So, so that's my deal with him. Of course, a lot of these characters at this point need XP cards, so we've got Phantom, Jaguar Warrior, of course, Hatamari, need cards for him. This guy, he's like the last on my list to level it among anyone. Just not looking forward to leveling him. I'll max out Benkei way before I max this guy up. Anyway, another servant, Geronimo. Cool name. If his skills were not such complete utter trash, you know, if he was a 1 or 2 star, I'd be like, okay. But because he's a 3 star, it's like, okay, I expect a little bit more than what he's got. So, yeah. Pretty trashy setup for that character. And Gorgon, of course, is going to require a lot of all cards. Pretty similar to Angramayu. Slowly but surely leveling Teach. Yeah. Doesn't seem like a bad character. I'll probably eventually use a lot of the lower star characters later, because I want to get accustomed to being able to really utilize all of them effectively, so when Setsuban comes up, I'm actually familiar with how to utilize everyone as effectively as possible. Quits, got her. I really wasn't expecting her when I was going for Castergil, so really happy that I got her. Of course, only Noble Phantasm 1, but I'll take it. One of the best single target riders in the game, so really happy about that. And of course, Castergil. I really want to level him a little bit more aggressively than I have been, but you know, it is what it is. I'll probably finish up Mozart, and then I'm kind of tied between wanting to finish up Helena and then going to him, but he's within like my top 3 casters to really finish him. But yeah, so that's kind of the rundown on where I'm at right now. Let's go craft essences. Why not? We'll just talk about some of the high level ones. Obviously, your event automatically level to level 80. That's kind of nice. It actually has a decent amount of hit points. Don't have to do anything. It gives you an extra chunk of hit points. Nice. My 2K scopes, level broken. Pretty happy about those. Just recently got the last copy that I needed for breaking the second one. So yeah. So if I have 2 characters with that going, it's about an extra 20 stars per turn, which is really amazing. Hoping to get one more 20-30 and then it'll be just dandy. I really am not wanting a whole lot more. Let's see. Got my max level broken black rail. I use that like crazy on Herc. during pillar farming. Really happy I got it. I didn't think I would buy, actually I didn't have any black rails for a long time. Most of them came within the last couple months. So pretty happy about that. Some of their event CEs, somehow I got them up to like 40. I know Halloween Princess, I heard, was really good, so I leveled that, but I probably haven't used it as much as I probably could. So, Decapitating Bunny. I don't know why I went to town on leveling that up, but I did. It was probably just early on, and I didn't go after the ones that I really needed to, so yeah. Kind of your Black Grail Light, kind of in between the Black Grail and where is it? In your Heaven's Field. Heaven's Field, it's nice that you get it right off the bat. I think this one was an event CE from what's called Saber Wars. So it was nice getting a guaranteed kind of max limit broken sort of Heaven's Field. So that's why I leveled that originally. Didn't think I'd be able to get a MLB Heaven's Field, but I did. K-Scope, max level broken, love it to death. Probably Arash's best friend. 60% charge. I forgot what his max skill for his charge is here. I'm gonna pull up the wiki for Arash. Arash, FGO, boom. And let's see, his third skill gives him 30% MP charge. So with this, he would just need an extra 10%. Not a lot to be able to get his Noble Phantasm off, but yeah, it's kind of pretty cool. Master XP, I leveled it up and I capped out my XP. Oh, I hate some of these things on when they redirect you to some spam site on your browser. Jolter's first friend, your favorite hot dog man. Another really interesting one, I didn't get any formal crafts for the longest time starting out. And then they just started dropping like crazy. Let's see, got this one up here. Faster effectiveness and 4 stars. Possibly a Jolter card, but I think I'll probably just stick with Hot Dog Man. 25 crit strength will be really nice for her. Yeah, let's see. Let me just go by rarity. That way we can kind of sort through some of these. So I got two Magical Girl Sapphires. Really happy about that. MP gain by 30% plus. So it's kind of like Divine Banquet, plus you start out with 50% MP. So really good with possibly Squirtoria just to help speed things up. Yeah, really happy about that. Just to help her get going in her Noble Phantasm chain of forever loop. Of course, your lovely Keldale Lunchtime. That was great for leveling up Bond. Still using it, mostly because I want Unger Minus and a few other characters Bond sees. MHX, she's got the 20% to Assassins for the entire party. I mean, to Sabers for the entire party. Nightingale has some extra party heals, which is nice. Longer Mind extra damage to beast characters, plus a guts effect, which is pretty cool. Yeah. So this one's been really interesting because it's another one of those gauge starters with 60% instead of 50. So that's actually been really cool. Sometimes you just need that extra 10%, kind of like this one. So really nice. 10% can make a huge difference. So yeah, let's see. What are some of the big stars here? Obviously, the K-Scopes. Got 2 of these. MLB. Don't think I'm going to be able to use these ones again for any events. I think I'm done with the events that would utilize that. I think. Pretty sure. 2 K-Scopes that are max limit broken. That's been huge as far as being able to allow me to slap on any craft essence, go 3 AoE Zerkers, and it doesn't matter who or what they are. I can farm any daily, pretty much 3 turn, split the Noble Phantasm go, and it's cool. Yeah, so those are some of the big ones. That could possibly be a good alternative to formal craft if I need to cut down some costs. Kind of interesting little craft essence, just minor boost to arts effectiveness plus a little bit of healing every turn, which can be really nice, depending on what you're going against. Another one that's nice to kind of boost your MP gain. It's a nice alternative to some of the things, especially when you're trying to cut down costs. Really important. Getting a ton of Art of Deaths, really nice, especially for challenge events, because pretty much all your servants are humanoid, so everyone gets an extra 30% damage. Beast Sun and the Moon. To be honest, this actually feels almost like a 5-star. I like it on Jack. Gives a little bit of healing because she's a little bit low on the hit points. Yes, she can heal, but... And it's actually a really quick heal. So that's actually pretty nice. But you have to really level up that healing skill to make it useful. But this is kind of a nice... make it so she can get her Noble Phantasm off, make her drop more stars, and a little bit of healing. So I really like it on Jack. This was going to be one of my meme run CEs for your Angry Mango Necromancy. Got 2 copies of that, level broken. I don't think I'm going to level break any others, but I guess I could in the future just to have a whole meme team with Necromancy for ages. That could be kind of funny. Though very heavily RNG based to see if some of those characters will actually go down or pop back up. Obviously, for you're only going against male, that could help out as far as survivability. Yeah. has its uses, especially with low start weight characters like Jolter, or actually more like Gorian. That's probably the biggest use of that CE if you need it, but I'd probably just rather get one more 20-30 drop, and that'll probably provide her with more than enough crit stars between 3 of them for the entire team, so that's a non-issue. Angel Song, nice, just flat, double strength damage plus. Lower cost, so kind of, sometimes it's just, you don't need to overkill people too much, so, sometimes that could be a really nice option. This is more for some of my challenge quest possibility options if I want to. Noble Phantasm, but if I can't get 3 20-30s, then I might use Divine Banquet for some of these things. It actually might be good for team comps with Squirtorium, just to help everyone get their Noble Phantasms off a lot more often. Maybe Tomomo Caster might really use it. So maybe like Waver, Tomomo Caster, and Squirtorium. So like Formal Craft on Squirtoria, and then one on each on Tomomo Caster and Waver. Yeah. My new favorite event seed. That's just... yeah. So yeah, that's kind of the large majority of kind of what's going on with my account right now. Oh, is this last year's? Yep. No, it was last year's. Law of the Jungle. Got one copy. I was like, cool. That was a hard copy to get, actually. But yeah. So yeah, that's where I'm at currently with my account. I've gotten... oh man. I got a lot of the strengthening stuff done already in the interludes. I just got Drake, so I need to do some of her interludes. Strengthening rank up quests 1, 2, 3, 4 I now have available because I leveled people up. And I've got 1, 2, 3 left. So I'm getting pretty close to finishing a lot of these things up. Probably after the half embers. If I have time, I'll probably focus on getting these done. And actually, I'll do the interlude first, and then do those strengthening quests. But yeah, for right now, I'll stick with the XP cards, because I really want to get everyone finished off. And then, I really don't plan on rolling a whole lot. Obviously, we get the alter egos this year. We get the foreigners, so those are big targets for wanting to draw on. Also, the summer banners. Yeah, those are traps, big time. They're like, ooh, pretty characters. Some of them are really good. You want them. Neurocaster. Oh, yes, they look great. Yeah, I'm gonna fall in that trap. Hardcore. Anyway. I guess I will catch you guys later.